I see you too have survived the Camarillas' onslaught. The prince's attack dog came here with a coterie of thugs. He tore through the ranks, trampled our soldiers. It was a bloodbath. Our brothers were wiped out by the pack. There are a few survivors. You, myself, a handful others. As you can see, I'm badly wounded. I only just evaded LaCroix's marauders. I was a fool to think that the cursed Ventru would not have planned for this. The strength of his enforcer was unlike any. I never believed. How could the prince sway one so powerful? It's good to see you. You haven't lost one bit of animal tenacity. You will need it. There are greater concerns than my welfare. They've taken the sarcophagus. The entire city is in jeopardy. It's only a matter of time before LaCroix greedily opens the accursed tomb and seals our fate to the Ancient. There is still a chance. If they are hoarding the key, the only place safer than Ventru Tower is in the mystic clutches of the Trenier. You must raise the chantry before attacking the tower and destroy the sarcophagus. It is the only way. These bones, this muscle, it is but an encumbrance. But grafted onto you, it is a weapon of terrible beauty. Let me sculpt you in the image of the beast incarnate. Our fate lies in your hands, Canine. In this hour, you are his sword. Do not show our enemies mercy. They wish to herald apocalypse unto our world. Show them the oblivion they seek. Show them the full fury of the beast unleashed.
The Anarchs think themselves champions of freedom, masters of their own destiny. What freedom is there in choosing a master to kneel before? What courage is there in hiding behind the veiled magic of the Tremere? They can whore themselves to the Camarilla if it pleases them. They're all cowards just the same, and their kingdom will crumble before us tonight. See, we will eat their hearts and steal their strength.
Ugh, you again? You know, you show up like a bad case of the clap way too often and never welcome. Get lost, you twisted fuck. The Chantry's under Anarch protection. Ugh. God, just saying that makes me want to gag. Don't you get it? There's nothing here for you. We know exactly what LaCroix is plotting, and that's exactly why he's not getting his grubby little hands on the key, not over my undead body. So go take your moronic, misguided crusade somewhere else, you bottom-feeding fuck-knuckle. We got this. What? You're crazy. I mean, even if I did have a thing for you, how can you be thinking about that at a time like this? Damn it, you can see right through me, can't you? I want this, but even if this is our last chance, I can't turn my back on the Anarchs. All right, I'll do it. I'm probably going to regret this later, but let's grind these pompous ruling class fucks into the dirt right where they belong.
So, tell me, John, does rebellion better suit your palate? You still taste the sweet by this night's hour? You have found your way into the chantry, an ignoramus, wielding little more than ill will born of stupid arrogance. The Sabbat may have beaten good sense out of you, but I shall beat it back in, as my creations teach you a lesson in humility.
The Sabbat. You fancy yourself dignified kindred, but you bear your power like reckless mewing children. Bang your head against a wall and call it a doctrine if you must. But know that you are no less a servant than before you partook in their vulgar, squalid, degenerate blood commingling. And just as a child, you will allow their bedtime
Stories of boogeymen. So, tell me, does rebellion suit your palate? Do you think you still taste as sweet by this night's end?
You found your way into the chantry, an ignoramus. Little more than born of stupid arrogance. The Sabbat may have beaten good sense out of you, but I shall beat it back in, as my creations teach you a lesson in humility. The Sabbat. You fancy yourself dignified kindred, but you bear your power like reckless mewing children. Bang your head against a wall and call it a doctrine if you must. But know that you are no less a servant than before you partook in their vulgar, squalid, as a child, you will allow their bedtime stories of
boogeymen and vampire deities.
Sense out of you, but I shall eat it back in, as my creations teach you a lesson in humility. Sabbat. You fancy yourself dignified kindred, but you bear your power like reckless mewing children. Bang your head against a wall, call it a doctrine if you must, but know that you are no less a servant than before you partook in their vulgar, squalid, degenerate blood commingling. And just as a child, you will allow their bedtime stories of boogeymen and vampire deities make a meek and obedient slave of you. You and the Sabbat do not intimidate me nor anyone with sense enough to recognize you for what you are. Rapacious, self-interested diabolarists, and nothing more. I know not what lies within the sarcophagus, but with complete certainty, I know that the Sabbat elders see it as nothing more than a path to their own ascension, a path for which they will gladly let you die. To see this vision through, and their hunger will soon turn to you, fledgling.
far enough, fledgling. You may have vanquished my pets and allies, but you are yet to stand before the might of a thaumaturgical master. I will never relinquish the key to you and your band of thugs. Are you so blind to see that you are nothing but a pawn? The key is safe. The ancient is contained. Without it, LaCroix is impotent to the power inside. Only that dastardly Tsinisi scoundrel would have a foothold to gain from my defeat. Play into his hand if you wish, but it will be your final, doltish undoing. Very well. Beat your chest and show me what passes for strength amongst your misbegotten kind.
This is the final of the Nimontemi, the useless nights in my calendar. To be fighting now, a war against the Dark Fathers, it's a bad omen. But there will be no lack of faith, no hesitation. Tonight the gods themselves will tithe their blood to this pack, so long as we ascend this city's Vishashplan and bathe that cursed devil in fire. Claro. I've never tasted a Ventrue Prince before. I'm sure it's quite bland.
I'm in this deep. Might as well finish what I started. Besides, you'll catch no shit from me for finally kicking LaCroix's ass out of town, once and for all.
Need a fix?
My blade is ready. What are we waiting for?
Anything else? Hey,
Anything else?
See?
Someone there? Someone there? Hey!
I anticipated you'd make it this far. I had no doubts about your capability. But I am not so easily betrayed. Did you ever think about what it takes to live as long as I have? To come this far? Consider that lack of judgment in your last few seconds. Tick, tick, tick. A bientôt, kindred. Help!
Yeah?
You betrayed us all. I gave you guidance, responsibility, opportunity, power, and you sold us out to the Sabbat. Crippled my organization, killed my most loyal associates. You Judas! You devil! You think you've beaten me? Ha! I've still got my sarcophagus! I should have known that weak-willed, feeble mind of yours couldn't resist the Sabbat's dogma. Do you really think they'll ever accept you? They're dogs. They'll tear your throat out the second you turn your back on them. Join me, and we can forget this ever happened. We can rule this city together.
Give me the key. I said, give me the key. It can't end like this. Don't you see the Kuei Jin will kill us all? I can't lose. I will open the sarcophagus. I'll build an empire. It won't end here.
Ah, Sebastian. It's been years since our paths crossed. I thought by now you'd have learned sending your pet would be inadequate to stop the will of the Sabbat. Were you truly so foolish to think I would yield to your conquest? My only regret is that more of your associates do not stand by my side. The one you failed has served loyally and capably. Quite fortuitous for me that you are unable to recognize such potential.
It won't end here. The Camarilla will avenge me. You think you've won? We'll drive you out of this city, just as the Anarchs did before.
Ah, but Sebastian, you forget. I have stolen the prize you so covet. In a few moments, the antediluvian power within will be destroyed, subsumed within my immortal vessel. No Camarilla in the world will have the strength to stop me. No, we will not destroy the sarcophagus. Do not doubt me, child. I have tempered and honed my ability to endure and resist for an eternity. I can reign the power within. I shall become the tool of the Sabbat to scour the earth, to find and destroy the Dark Fathers, to free us from the shackles of humanity, to wipe out the Camarilla once and for all. You humble me, K-Knight. I have failed to master my own beast. This mistake would have drowned the world in our blood. I have spent more than a lifetime purging myself of temptation, yet I was too weak to see my demise. The Camarilla's tower and everything in it will burn to ashes and rubble, as will any that stand before the might of the Sabbat. This city will be ours, as it should have been so many nights ago, as it is meant to be. Tonight is a victory for the Sabbat, for all children of Cain. Tonight we rest easily knowing that we will not herald our doom, that another eve will bring Gehenna, but not tonight. One more ancient falls to the Sabbat, and an end to the Dark Father's oppression is another step within.